Did you press record?
Yeah, that's why I counted down.
That was
What
me.
about-
That was
what
me.
I looked at him.
What about on the
I was gonna
on
be
the
silent and
soundboard?
let
woman?
Eddie get
Yeah.
it.
Oh, well, look at that. Hello. Welcome to Kill the Bottle Podcast. That is more,
I
aka
can do more than one
the
thing
Yum
at a
Yum
time.
Foodie. You know what? I'm going to start that again. Hello. Welcome to Kill the Bottle Podcast. That is more, aka the Yum Yum Foodie. And argumentative as always is Megan. Hey, Megan.
Hello.
Hi. Hashtag still single? Hashtag still single. It's been a minute. This time I'm also not a ventriloquist. There is a third voice that we're hearing in here. Megan just gave her nice little...
Oh my god.
She just tasted the wine that we're drinking
You have
today.
to have the cheese with the wine.
It is called Kill the Bottle Podcast. Today we're drinking a bottle from our friends WTSO. That stands for Wine Still Sold Out. They are our sponsor this year, especially for wines. They're celebrating 20 years in the biz. So again, like you heard in our commercial earlier, longer than in months than your marriage, Megan?
Yes.
Wow, so your marriage didn't even last 20 months?
Was it 20 months?
I don't know. You tell me.
I
wasn't
don't
married to
remember.
him. Okay, fine. So you know what? I'm going to stick with it's longer than the amount of months than your marriage was. And
I was married?
I know, right? They're known for having flash deals. So a wine pops up on their website, it's sold out, it's gone. And 100% customer satisfaction. And these are wines from all over the world. So today we are drinking a wine from one of my favorite regions. That's why I'm going with it today. And it also aligns with our guest, who's very smooth and silky. But we will get to our lovely guest in just a moment. We are drinking a wine from Rioja, Spain. It is called Marqués de Vitoria Reserva. So Reserva means it's a minimum of 3 years of aging. It's got at least 12 months in barrel. So 12 months in oak, a lot of dark cherry plum. As you can see, Megan is eating cheese like a tiny little mouse if you watch the video. Now I'm just staring at Megan eating cheese. Anyway, so Megan, speaking of you, so you like the wine. I could tell you took a sip and you liked it. I haven't tasted it. I just smelled it. But bullshit. No, I tasted it to make sure it wasn't.
Jesus Christ, Eddie, calm down.
I tasted it to make sure that it's not corked, because that's important, especially when you buy a lot of wine online. You have to really know what a wine smells like or tastes like when it's not corked, and that happens to like a tiny percentage of all wines with natural cork in them, not ever really with synthetic cork. But this is a wine from Spain. They mostly use, in fact, I don't think I've ever seen a wine from Spain with synthetic cork. But this is one of my favorite just regions of the world, and also they're like great values.
Oh.
You can usually get a wine from Rioja or anywhere in Spain for under $20. That's going to be killer. The good thing about WTSO is this wine, I believe, is like 80% off the regular price. So, oh really? You're asking me not to make noise and you're clinking? On that note, I'm going to take a sip. So Megan, how have you been? The Super Bowl has passed since our last episode.
Oh Jesus, that was a while ago. It feels like.
It was a fucking eternity ago.
I've been so great. Oh my god, life is so good. How have you been, Eddie?
I'm gonna leave that silence on that. But so you did in here, and it you can say it was angelic, but it wasn't an angel. See, I'm gonna bust her chops. But I want to make sure that I do this all right because she has a lot of accolades. So I'm gonna say our guest today. She's from Chicago. First of all, she's a culinary educator, TV personality, as we know, and you will know in just a moment. People remember her from Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Also, she's been on Food Network Star. I mean, she's been she's also on Lovely Bites. On the Oprah Winfrey Network. Today, what are you filming, Megan? Can you let me introduce her? Today she runs Lovely Eats, a creative private dining experience catering culinary programs that brings people together through food. Chef Lovely also happens to be my lovely co-host on Countdown to Delicious. Yes. So yes, that's how oh that's right, co-star. What the fuck? Yeah. We don't host shit.
No, we don't.
No, we cook and make drinks. That's what we do. So welcome to Kill the Bottle Podcast, Chef Lovely.
Thanks for having me, you guys. What's goody?
Oh.
This is going to be interesting. Y'all energy is already crazy.
Perfect.
And I'm like, y'all going in on each other. Like, I'm just over here sipping on this delicious wine and minding my business.
The video cut you out, Eddie, because you're not as good looking as us.
What happened with the camera, Megan?
I didn't do it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's me and Megan on the camera right now.
New show.
You guys.
New show.
Hold on.
Wait, cheers. We didn't cheers.
Cheers.
What the hell?
New show. Eddie's out.
Megan, can you go back there and push the
Yeah.
little button?
Am I supposed to? I didn't do it. I didn't do anything.
I think it was just your energy that did it.
Yeah.
You haunted this fucking room. That's what it is.
Which button?
I shouldn't have
It's
laughed
the
that
little
hard. My
red
bad.
button that looks like a joystick. You can like slide it in either direction. Let's see. Uh-oh. No, now she pressed record, so don't do that. There's a little, it looks like a thumbstick.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is embarrassing. Like that?
Oh, it ain't doing it. Ain't this a bitch?
It is on here. It's just not on
I
here.
don't see it on there though.
What the hell?
Well,
This is some mind.
that's why we tried.
That's why we tried.
This is a new thing we're trying.
This is a
out.
new thing. Anyway,
Okay.
whatever. You're the star of the show. Anyway,
Can I
so
record
Sure.
on here?
Yeah. I
Just
don't know
in
if it'll
case.
save it.
All right. Well.
So, guys, you get to listen to all of our dumb behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is more exciting than the other thing.
No, you
It is.
are more exciting than the other thing. I'm sorry.
Thanks,
So,
Lou.
for real, where did the nickname Lovely come from?
Well, I'm the youngest of 3, and I have 2 older brothers. And my mom and dad just wanted 2 kids, right?
Okay.
But she wanted a boy and a girl, and she got 2 boys. So she was like, "All right, Freddie, we gonna try one more time, and if I don't get a girl, we'll be done. But I gotta try again." And she had me, so I was like her little darling, her little princess. I had like canopy beds, and she really like did her thing to make me like a precious, precious princess. And my brothers hated me for it. Even though I got my butt whooped just like they did. I had the same rules and stuff. They were just jealous, so they would be like, "You just think you so lovely. You think you so perfect. You just think you all that." And I'd be like, "Yeah, bitch,"
How much of the canopy bed made it to your adulthood? Now I just picture you. I haven't been to your house yet, but I just picture you have this like whole action going with the canopy bed.
Well, currently I do not, but I did. I kept that energy going. Because, I mean, it's just something so fun about it, and it's effortless, and it just makes you feel like, sexy and cool and chic and all of that, just to have like some flowing fabric. When I went to this resort out in Mexico, they had it too, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm in love," so yeah, I like to sleep pretty.
I think I would sleep in a cardboard box just if I had more wine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just want to sleep in abundance of wine. The fuck was
The
that?
heat
I moved
of
it.
the wine is gonna keep you warm.
Oh yeah.
I like your thinking. Yeah.
It's
That's what
keeping
it
me
is.
warm right now.
Please,
Yeah.
I was watching this
Same.
show. It's called Rooster with Steve Carell. I started watching it last night, and this guy talks about the brown fat that keeps you warm. And I'm like, what the fuck is a brown fat? I go, it's some bullshit for TV. So no, I looked it up, and there's something called brown fat. It's the fat that your body uses as energy to warm you.
Oh.
So they say that if you like get in a steam room for X amount of time,
Yeah.
and then you jump in the cold plunge, it activates and you start burning the brown fat.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
With the cold plunge and stuff.
Yeah, so it's trying to
Okay.
warm you and activate that. And anyway, I was just like watching that show, and that shit was awesome. Anyway,
Okay.
I have that stuck in my head for some reason. Megan, what is that face?
Your face? Oh my god.
Talking about keeping warm, I'm like, I need to cold plunge and get some of that brown fat out of me.
Brown fat.
Girl, I don't even want to.
Fat equals flavor. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true. Thank you. Thank you.
Brown paint.
And to quote Gordon Ramsay from one of my favorite videos of his, he makes this like it's an herb. It's like an herb and Parmesan crusted lamb chop. And he said, and he's like searing it before he finishes it in the oven, and he goes, "No color means no flavor."
Yeah.
And he's just like whacks it out in 2 seconds. So yeah, that's
I
right.
love Gordon.
I was gonna ask you, what's
Yeah.
something about Gordon that most people don't know, besides the fact that he's probably nicer than he leads as his character?
That's what I was gonna say. A lot of people, they ask me about that. Like, is he really that mean? I'm like, well, no. That's more. Is he bold? Is he direct? Is he in your face? Yes, that is his personality. But on American television, he kind of like dives deeper into this role of like hardcore old school culinary. And over here in America, we love it. We love seeing people get berated and yelled at and cursed at and stuff.
I mean, they voted for a guy who berated and yelled at and curses at people.
A
Anyway.
felon and
Yeah.
all the other things.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, Gordon, to me, he was very laid back. He was an educator. He told us about his failures. He told us about his successes. He just wanted us to learn as much as we could and gain as much as we could from that experience. Here's a quick story for you. So all of us, we're living in the same quarters, and it was just horrific. They want to keep you just on edge so that you can react violently on camera, right? So we were taking like cold showers for
And
like
give you
3
knives.
days. Yes, they wouldn't give us hot water. Like I'm not bullshitting
I
you.
believe
We had
you.
cold showers for like 3 days and stuff. So everybody was on edge, but I was cool as a cucumber. I was like, I'm from Chicago. I'm used to the streets, like whatever, But like we got into this helicopter because the girls had won a challenge, and it was 2 girls. We'll just call them Karen and Karina right now, and it was me and it was Gordon on the right hand side. So of course everyone's like, oh my god, like Gordon's in the helicopter with us. Like me and Gordon's thighs was like making love to each other. Like that's how close it was in the helicopter. And he was just cool. He was talking to us. He said, so how is it living in the house? Before I even open my mouth, Karina over here is talking about, Lovely is so bougie. Like, they ask us what we want to eat, and she asked for Pellegrino and sushi. Why does she have to ask for those things? I was like, because, bitch, that's what I eat regularly. I'm not being bougie. That's just what I like.
Yeah.
What an attack.
I would just want, like, waffle fries. Like,
Right.
you know,
What's
give
in
me...
carrot?
Oh, speaking of bougie, I ate at
Waffle fries.
at this restaurant in Paso Robles over the weekend called LPC. It's like Le Petit Cannelé. Bear with me, I'm gonna fuck it up. Even though I studied French, I can't picture what it looks like now. They have bougie tater tots. And house made with caviar and creme fraiche on top of these. And
that
they
sounds
were...
good.
It was so fucking...
That sounds good, especially if they're like super crispy and hot and salty.
They were...
That would be good.
They were like $50 on the menu, but it was a shit ton of caviar. So...
Okay.
You know, it was a lot. Like
the
there was
the balance.
Yeah, there was a lot of caviar, and I was like, all right, it's my post-birthday dinner, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, enjoy. Why not? Live it up.
Tell me if I gathered this right, just from because I've never met Gordon Ramsay, but one thing I gather from him, just from watching him, is he's not just a TV chef. Like he's a badass fucking chef.
Yeah, I mean, he throws down for sure. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten to this level if he didn't really know what he was doing in the kitchen, and if he didn't know how to lead. I think that's what a lot of people forget. Like, you know, there's a lot of great cooks, but can you lead a kitchen? You know, can you build that camaraderie within everyone that's, you know, that's working behind the scenes with you and in the front of the house? It's a chaotic symphony. It's a delicate dance. So you really have to know how to pull out the most of your people, but also keep them in line. So they have to fear you a little bit, but they have to respect you at the same time. To me, that's the definition of leadership. When someone wants to work hard for you for no incentive, but they also know Chef Lovely ain't playing that. You know what I mean? So that's what he gives off. You know, you want him to get on you a little bit because you know you're going to be better at the end of it.
I'm not going to be able to sleep at night if you don't finish the helicopter, Karina. What happened?
Oh yeah. So I didn't say anything. Like
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm
She doesn't sleep anyway. Look
So
at those
just
eyes.
like
You think this woman has slept?
Yes.
Ease up off my girl Megan. But no, like I didn't say anything out loud because I was like, I'm not here for the drama. But I kind of looked at it and was like, that's just like you're bullying me right now. So Gordon, he's smart. He's not going to get into an argument with women. He didn't say one word. He just sat back. So now we're sitting at the table. Everybody is served a glass of water except me. And I was like, is it because I'm black? But I'm like, no, it's another black girl that's here. Like, what's going on? Right? And then like 15 minutes later, a server came out with a silver tray, 1 white rose, and a bottle of guess what? San Pellegrino, a.k.a. Pelly. That's what I call it. And they poured me up. And, of course, the girls was, like, steaming. And Gordon was sitting where you are. And he leaned over. He was like, you have precious knickers, don't you? I was like, yeah, you want to see? And then he just started laughing. But I like that moment because he's a man of actions and not words. He saw that those girls was bullying me because they knew that he was in a helicopter and that the cameras was there. And he just wanted to show me a little bit of love because them girls was OC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll always have a respect for him for doing that. And then when I got voted off the show, he came to see me. They don't know like how crazy you are or like what mental state you're in. So you don't really get to see Gordon before you exit the show. And I'm sitting in there doing my exit interviews and I just hear people saying, Gordon, no, you can't, please, no. And I'm like, what the is going on? He burst through the door. He was like, it was a pleasure having you. I know I'm going to see you again. I wish you all the luck. You really impressed me.
Yes.
You know, take care and all of that. So I have a deep respect for Gordon Ramsay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, so it's so funny, like, he has the persona that he has, but he doesn't have all of the chefs coming out later saying all this negative shit about him. And you get all these other chefs that pop up
like
that are
the Noah,
smiling.
did you see
Renee
that?
Redzepi
I was so surprised when I saw that.
I know, me too. I wasn't ready for that, but...
me either.
You're going to have to explain it.
Well, no, I haven't taken a deep dive into it, so I don't want to speak to it, except that there's allegations of just abuse.
Like physical and mental abuse from this
chef.
like world star, globally known chef who's now going to have a pop-up here in Los Angeles. And I think the tickets is like, what, $1,500 a
And they
person?
sold out in like 3
like,
minutes.
Yes. Like he's a big deal. But like when you see their social media and all that, it just looks so like pristine and cool and everyone is just loving on each other and they're making family meal. You would never think that, like, one of the stories was he walked down the line and just like was punching people in their chest, like,
God.
get your shit together, pop, 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 pop. I wish somebody would roll up on me and punch me in my chest outside of the shot come out real quick. Like, we don't do that.
They're like, Lovely's packing a knife.
Right,
like, don't even...
Don't go near her.
Just
when
like
you're doing your
on
punching
Hell's
thing.
Kitchen, I was like, you can call me a bitch, you can call me lazy, you can call me slow, like whatever, but like physical and all of that stuff, like we not doing that. That's crazy.
It's funny. You were mentioning you were the baby, and it's because they wanted a girl and they had you, so they were blessed that way. I was kind of the opposite. I was the baby. They wanted a girl and they ended up with me. I wasn't allowed. Well, no. Whatever. She's like, this is a feminine motherfucker. I don't know.
They got something.
Listen, I'm gonna keep up with the ice.
Jury's
jokes.
out.
But when as a kid, I wasn't even allowed in the kitchen.
Really?
Grew up in a Cuban household, mom and grandma in the like my brothers didn't know how to do shit. I wasn't even allowed in the kitchen. Did because you were the princess? Was there any apprehension of having you do stuff that was physical labor or
no, my mom,
chores or you know what I mean?
I think both my parents, they wanted me to be well-rounded, and my brothers as well. So like they showed us how to cook and how to clean and tidy up our room and make sure we had all of our school books in order before we went to school and all of that stuff. I don't want to say it was a tight ship because I had a really good upbringing in childhood, but they also knew that this world is tough and they wanted us to surpass them. Like my grandmother picked cotton. You know what I'm saying? So that's not that far off, So it was a lot of things that happened when they were growing up that made them nervous for us, and with good reason, right? So yeah, I mean, I was always in the kitchen with my mama. We had what we called on the block a Kool-Aid house, meaning like everybody, all the neighbors would just roll through on any given day for no reason at all.
Oh, there was a reason. They would love.
Well, because my mama always had pastries, right? We had this panda jar. It was black and white, and it was huge. And it was the shape of a panda. And every week she would make a new cookie or like a new pastry or something like that. So that's when that term it takes a village. That's when it was real. You knew everybody on the block. They would put the garbage cans to block off the streets so that the kids can just run around and have fun in the summertime and stuff like that. I really missed that. Like, that energy was just so good because you knew that everybody was just loving on each other and looked out for each other no matter what the circumstance was.
My parents were directing traffic into where we were hanging out. I don't know if that's...
Directing traffic.
Two.
Yeah.
They're over there. Taking down the speed limit signs.
They're like, yeah, don't just go over there. Go over there.
Our kids are over there.
Just don't bother us, please.
Have a beer. Drive away. Anyways, so sorry.
Is that your fondest childhood food memory from Chicago? That Kool-Aid house?
Yeah, I mean, because it was just filled with so much love and so much community. I think that's why I wanted to become a chef and why I love food so much, because the way I remember food is that it was a catalyst to bring people together. And if this person on the block was going through a death in the family, everybody made food for them, or if this person was having it rough financially, everybody just gave what they can, or my mom would just cook little meals, whatever we could afford too. We wasn't always popping, whatever we can afford, and she would give it to somebody else. So I love that feeling of being connected through the food. So that's why I do what I do today.
What did they do if people got divorced?
I don't know. See,
Megan, did anybody cook for you, Megan?
Leave Megan alone. Back in the day, children had to stay in their place. They didn't tell kids the grown up business like that. If it was cheating and divorce going on, unless you was ear hustling because the aunties was together and you was "Ooh, Auntie Cheryl did what?" and then you and the cousins started talking. But other than that, it was a child stay in a child place. So if it was a divorce or something going on the block or within the family, we was last to know, if we were to know at all.
Was there anything that you they taught you to cook? And then it got to a point where your mom was your grandma alive for a long time in your childhood or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there something that they taught you how to make that at a certain point they're like, oh shit, it's lovely. That's it. You're making it from now on.
No, because even though they
they're like, no.
Even though they taught me how to make it, it's like my mama's macaroni and cheese. I've been watching her make it for 41 years, but I still can't make it like her. So it's they taught me these cool recipes, but it's never going to taste like theirs. So I would be like, Granny, can you please make your roasted chicken and stuffing, like, and dressing, like, can you please make that? Or my auntie Dolores, her rib tips are like out of this world. Or my aunt Vera, she passed away, my great aunt, her lemon meringue pie. Now that's one recipe I wish I would have asked for before she passed away. I've never tasted anything like it before. So it was like, yeah, they taught me, but experience and time in their hands, it's never going to be like theirs.
I like how everyone had a recipe that you could do right there.
Yeah.
That's great. I can't do that with my family. I know what they couldn't cook.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've told you the story before. I don't
Chicken
have
pot pie?
a single
Fail.
one of my mom's recipes. I didn't really, I could barely fry an egg, when my mom died. And my mom died it's going to be 20 years in this December.
Okay.
And, so it never even occurred to me to salvage those recipes. And my mom had them all handwritten down, and thankfully she had decent handwriting.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where they are.
Really?
Nothing.
You gotta find them, yo.
No, they gone.
Really?
Like, oh no, they're gone. Like there's no. It's been 20 years. My dad's house is flipped, turned upside down. It is not like I don't think we're gonna all of a sudden open a drawer one day and
Right.
be like, have that warm moment.
But
No,
maybe.
no, I don't think I even want to say it on this podcast what I found in my dad's drawers before. So I don't think I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah,
I don't think. I
keep
think
that.
It
There's
wasn't
Keep
recipes?
that.
there's a certain, and I'll allure to it. There's a certain point in your life.
No.
No, you sure?
Don't go there.
Okay, fine.
I remember I opened up my mama's drawer one time and I was like, Mama, what's this?
Oh, yeah.
Never again did I go through her
Yeah.
drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Never
no.
again.
I know my dad had to probably go through one of mine or two when he was moving me out here. Sorry, Dad.
And a quick update
All
on
four
Dad.
of them.
So people who watch the show or listen to the show, they're always asking about my dad. So I'm going to see my dad this weekend. I'm flying to Miami, and again, y'all, if you are close with your parents and they mean something to you, because I can't speak to everybody's relationship, hug them. I never thought when I first listened to Bad Bunny that anything that guy did would resonate with me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I love that man. I'll give it out there. He is a G.
He's a G.
He is a G.
I agree.
But I will tell you that DTMF song,
Mhm.
that thing will make me cry.
Wow.
And it's wild because it's about, I should have taken more pictures of when I had you, essentially. And it could be referred to a million things in life. It could be my
Yeah.
mom's recipes, more time with my dad. But let's just say that, man, dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, it is fucked up. And find a cure. Hug on your folks, your loved ones, whatever. My dad's still here, guys. Don't. I'm not, but it's let's just say it's progressing faster than I anticipated. So that's a little update on the pops. So,
Will, we wish your dad all the best, and that was good advice. I think everybody needs to hear that. So thanks for sharing.
well, it's really you talking about your
so
folks.
nice.
She's lovely.
Is that what you're
It's
supposed
fucking
to do?
like let me. I needed to ask her where her name came from because I'm.
I didn't know that's what
You
you
ever
were
see-
supposed to say after
well,
he did.
The movie
I'll
Coming
say
to
it
America.
next time.
I'm like the Arsenio Hall character in there. When in the church scene, he's like, they're talking about the guy's name is Muhammad Ali, and they keep calling him Cassius Clay, and he says, "Mama called him Clay. I'ma call him Clay." And it's hard for me knowing her, and even though I met you as lovely, but it's just anyway. It's always odd for me to call people nicknames, even though my name is a nickname. It's fucking weird. Anyway, so I understand so much why, besides knowing how lovely you are, but now knowing the story behind it, it's beautiful.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah. Meg, what are you eating, dude? Meg, are you just watching
over there snacking
Lovely and I
and
talk?
munching
Meg's just
and
fucking
give me
eating
some
and
popcorn.
She's
drinking.
living
This is
her
great.
best life, y'all.
You guys are
What
good.
We
kind
should
of
sell
cheese
that
is
ticket.
I don't know. You should try
It's
one.
it's manchego.
With this.
It's
Of course it's manchego.
'Cause I love manchego.
Because it's so good. It's creamy. It's a little nutty. It's not overpowering.
we are
Put some with
drinking.
your wine because it's really good.
We are drinking
I
tempranillo,
love
and
manchego.
to me, no cheese goes better with tempranillo than manchego from Spain. For the folks who are listening or watching, guess where I bought it? Costco. Costco is the best deal.
Drink.
Sorry.
It's a
You have to
thing.
take a sip. Sorry.
Are we gonna take a sip?
Yeah,
Every
I
time
love
he says
Costco. Every
which
time I
week?
say Costco, it's a thing.
Okay.
Did you say it 3 times?
I'm down.
Listen, I'm not trying to take her out, okay? Just give her a sip.
Please don't. Please don't. This is so good.
That's a great sound, Megan.
Was that
That's
you?
Totally vile and disgusting. Yeah.
It was 3
Okay.
drinks.
So let's go back now. You decide at some point that you want to cook for a living.
Yeah.
Now, at what point do you say to yourself, did you see somebody on TV that you said, I want to be a chef? Because there's that distinction between chef and cook. And even though I'm a little bit older than you, when we were kids, there weren't really that many people besides like Julia Child that you could really see. Or there was a guy called Yang Kan Cook that I used to love, this Asian dude.
He's a bitch.
Yeah.
Whoa. Aggressive.
I said that with my whole chest.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What's a bitch?
Yan can't cook.
Oh, he's a bitch?
He's a bitch.
Oh, I don't even know. I just remember
Is
my
Is he
mom
still
watching.
alive? That's really bogus. I shouldn't say that if he's passed on, but
Sock check that guy.
like it was not cool. Like when I was in culinary school in downtown Chicago, there was this big convention, and it was, you know, for chefs and like what's new in the industry and stuff, and he was there. Now, like you, I grew up watching him. It was like you said, we didn't have culinary stars.
No.
It was
What's
like
on
Jacques
PBS?
Pepin and all this stuff. Right,
Yeah.
PBS. So me and my best friend, we went. We were just like so excited to see him, and we caught him at the end. Now, I will say this: he was on his way out, and now that I'm in the public eye. And, you know, sometimes it can be stressful and it can be tiring when you have to entertain so many people. But I always at least stop and smile and say hello. So we're in our chef, culinary, like chef gear too. So like clearly we're students, we're young, we're hungry. And I was like, oh my gosh, chef, it's so nice to meet you. I'm in culinary school now. Like I've been watching you. He literally looked us up and down like this and just walked away. He didn't even say,
Oh, man,
he didn't even
that's
say
fucked up.
hello, that's good.
What's
you know,
his name? I don't know this
congratulations.
guy.
Yang Can Cook? That's because you're in your 30s.
Yep.
That's why you know
Keep
that guy.
going. I'm just going to look up if he's still alive.
But no, that's like disappointing when like one of your
Are we secretly
heroes-
hoping he's not alive?
No,
I'm kinda-
that's bogus.
I'm
Don't
just
do
being a
that.
dick.
Yeah. But that's so disappointing.
Yeah, it's
like
terrible.
your hero, like just totally like he played us.
He's
Like,
working, potentially reopening a restaurant in San Francisco. You're fine. Talk
I'm
some
not,
shit.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
going
we ain't
to
going
I'm not
Christmas.
going.
We ain't going to San
That's so sad. And the people do
Yeah.
remember that.
Even if he didn't want to stop and like have a whole conversation, just say, "Oh, it's really nice to meet you. Good luck in culinary school, but I have to go. But thank you." Anything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
anything.
People have stopped me on the street when I'm at like I'm just like I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I got things going on, family stuff, but I still be like, "Hi, what's your name? Nice to meet you." That's the least you can do because you're probably making their whole day, if not year or whatever. Like just be nice. Shit, be nice.
It makes such a difference too when you see the perspective hit people. I used to collect autographs when I was a kid. I would go to baseball games and I would try to get autographs of the baseball players, and I would see, I mean, a lot of assholes. I don't even we could do 17 shows of the amount of assholes.
Yeah, but
that
how
I
many
met.
people?
Oh my gosh.
Don't even get me started with you, Megan. Don't even get
You
me
guys.
started with you. And then now, there's been times where I've seen these same baseball players who are now retired,
Yeah.
who are now, let's say, in their 50s, 60s,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're all of a sudden real nice. You see them signing autographs. You see
Yeah.
them on Instagram.
Because they trying to get booked to get like
I
make
know.
money.
I'm like, that motherfucker was such an asshole.
Right.
I saw him kick a little kid. I won't say who it was, but I saw a baseball player, an old school baseball player, who eventually was a pitching coach. So he was a Hall of Fame baseball player,
Yeah.
and he was a pitching coach for a team. And a kid was so excited to meet him, and he's like, oh, can you please sign my baseball? Blah blah blah. He gets the baseball, and people are like, oh my gosh, he's signing. He wrote "fuck you" and he gave it back.
No.
Back before cell phone cameras. Back before.
No.
Yeah.
He lucky he wasn't in Chicago, because if my daddy would have read that, he would have got mollywopped immediately.
What is a mollywop? That's
Getting
awesome.
your ass beat.
Oh.
It's like it's
Why
out
do
of-
they call it that?
Yeah. I
It's
don't
just
know.
like it's out of nowhere. It's like
not the
a
kind of molly
molly
you want,
wop.
Megan.
It's like a bitch slap, but a nicer way of saying it.
A bitch slap, but like with a fist and force.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Like it's meant to be a one hitter and you just knocked out. It's like you got mollywopped.
That sounds so nice. Molly sounds nicer than bitch, though. So it's just
A
opposite.
mollywop.
It's a trick.
I've never heard this saying, and I like it.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah,
it, mollywopped. Like, ooh, she just got mollywopped. Ooh, shit. Or like, I'll mollywop your ass. Don't play with me. It's like that.
Have you ever
That's
had a
right.
Chicago handshake?
Yeah. I don't remember though. I was like much younger.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
is
wouldn't
that?
remember
It's
it.
a
though.
I'm
old
learning so
style
much
beer
today.
and a shot of Malort, which Malort is disgusting.
Right.
But their whole PR plan, their whole PR
It's working.
is how gross.
I
Malort
haven't
is.
heard the name Malort ever, except for the last 3 weeks. I have
Yeah.
heard it over 50 times. I've taken over 10 shots of it. And now you're bringing it up, and we never talked about that.
How many assholes have you seen in the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, because of
Wow.
Malort, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more than I wanted to.
Was it just one and it looked like 17 because of all the Malorts?
It might have been maybe
Blurred vision, girl.
2 to 17 ratio Malort.
Okay.
Malort for the
So
win.
sorry. You eventually go to culinary school,
Yes.
and what made you choose the school you went to? How was that process for you? Especially being the youngest, the only girl.
Yeah.
Did you go away from home to go to culinary school?
Well, I'm not going to say I wish I would have. Because I had a fabulous time. So I attended the Illinois Institute of Art in downtown Chicago.
Okay.
I mean, Chicago is such an excellent food scene. So it was good for me to stay because I was close to home. I was close to my roots, but then there was so much culture to dive into, so much to learn. So I started right out of high school. I went. My brother was in radio at the time, and he was at a radio station in Alaska. So graduated high school. I took a summer job, saved up some money, went to Alaska with him, and then when I came back for the fall, I started culinary school. And the process was new, right? I hadn't been to college before. I didn't really know anything, but I had my parents to help me, get involved in the situation and kind of learn about what was going to be expected of me and all of that. And everything was just a new fun experience, getting dressed in the locker rooms, putting on our chef lights and stuff, and meeting all the chefs. And it was a really diverse school. So it was people of all rages, ethnicities, and backgrounds. That's when I found out I was fine, because so many dudes was trying to get with me, and I was like, this is new for me. Oh my God, what is going on?
They're like, oh my God.
They're like, who is
this biscuit?
Right,
Yeah.
yes. Who is Honey Pot over here? Where you from? So I came into myself socially as well. Met one of my best friends, Mercedes, and we were just the best of friends ever, and she really helped boost up my confidence and stuff. But culinary school, it was a blast. I learned so much. I would say I learned more of what not to do than what to do.
I think that's more important than
Absolutely.
most of anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because my mother was such a good cook, it was so many things that I already knew, but culinary school helped me to understand how to cook for larger numbers and how to cook for the public. Cooking at home is one thing, cooking for the public is a totally different ball game. So I had some fundamentals, but then I also learned I don't know as much as I think I do. So I got humbled real quick by a couple of teachers, but they did it in a nice, kind way. But I really enjoyed culinary school. I had some really good teachers. I had some really good experiences, partied a lot, drank a lot, ate a lot of good food. So I loved it. I'm so happy that I did it. I got 3 degrees.
I now regret this. I regret this. I regret my life.
You don't regret
It's
the 10
been
shots
fun.
of Malort in the last
No.
fucking week, but you regret
And
culinary
the 17
school?
assholes that you
Yeah, come on now.
Definitely don't regret the assholes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
You had 3 degrees?
Yeah, so I got my associates first, and then because I had so many electives within my associates, I only had about 6 months to finish a professional baking and pastry degree, and then it only took me a year to get my bachelor's in culinary management. So I was in school for a total of 5 years, and I came out with 3 degrees.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Because I knew that there was a white male-dominated industry. I knew I had to be a bad bitch coming out.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that I was equipped with as much education as possible so that no matter what part of the field I decided to step into, I had at least a good general understanding of what was expected and, how to perform well. The industry is small. People talk.
Did you have to check your mom at any point when you started learning all these culinary techniques and you get home and you're like, Mama, you're doing this shit wrong?
I mean, no. My mom is very open-minded, and I'm very thankful for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I remember
That could
one
go
time,
wrong.
I think I was in school for a semester, and I wanted to cook my parents some breakfast, and I was just in the kitchen whipping eggs, and she just turned around, she said, girl, the way you whipping them eggs, girl, and that just boosted my energy up, because
That's
it's
so cute.
right, it's just the recognition of, you're doing it, you're in college, you're taking on something that's gonna be difficult but so rewarding at the same time, and just those little things they would do. And sometimes we would go back and forth. If I'm keeping it 100, I'd be like, Mama, well, you can't do that because the eggs had to be separated, whatever. She's like, girl, I've been doing this for years before you was born. Yeah, but that ain't how you do it, But we would always come to a compromise, and I'm still learning from her today. If I have a culinary question, she's my first call.
What was your first job out of culinary school?
I was working as a culinary instructor when I had just finished my bachelor's. Before then, I was doing a lot of internships and all of that, and I quickly learned that working in a restaurant was not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get that.
So I immediately went straight into catering and private chef work. Did I work in restaurants? Yes, but while I was in culinary school, that's when I got that backbone and that grit about me. But putting someone else's creativity on a plate day in and day out, that just wasn't appealing to me. I'm definitely down for learning, but doing it every day, that's not for me.
Would that be your worst job
What?
that you ever had?
I wouldn't say it's the worst job because I learned so much, right? So it wasn't like the worst, but I knew that I was going to be more than just a line cook, more than just an executive chef. I kind of knew that because I started building my business before I was even out of culinary school. I started making desserts like just for the people who worked in the building, like the people who work in the administrative offices and stuff like that. So,
What was your worst job ever?
So, like, how much time do you have?
I was working at this restaurant called Flavor, and it was in the south suburb of Chicago. And the woman who was the owner, she was older, she was a little slow, but I was young and feisty, and I didn't recognize that at the time. And the food was not good to me, and I was like, it can be so much better. So I would be like, Miss Florence, can we please do this? Can we please try that? And she would just shut me down. And then it was this guy that was working there, and he didn't want me to succeed. That was clear as day. He would steal my mise en place or use my mise en place before I came in, for my shift or whatever like that. So every day I was playing catch up, and I think that was my worst experience ever. Because even though I was on point to the manager and to everybody else, it looked like I wasn't, because he was sabotaging me the whole way through.
Is there one? I always ask this because I hate fucking peeling garlic. Is there one thing in the kitchen you just hate doing? Like, I will buy peeled ass garlic all
me
day
too.
just to not have to.
Me
I hate
too.
it. Getting all that sticky fucking
I hate
shit
it
all
too.
over my hands. Then my
Yeah.
dog is running around with a piece of flaky ass garlic skin running around that. Like, I don't need that in my life. But do you have something that leans in that way for you?
I mean, it's of course it's jobs that you hate, but you have to do. But it's nothing that I truly despise or whatever like that.
Remember back in the army, they would be like, when you get in trouble, they would make you peel potatoes, and people would be
yeah.
sitting there peeling potatoes
Yeah.
in the army.
I used to hate making stock from scratch. I used to hate doing that, especially a demi-glace, because you have to rub the bones in tomato paste, and you have to sear them, then you take them out, then you add the mirepoix, then you take it out, then you add it with the bones, and you have to roast that, then you have to cover it, put in your
hell no.
bouquet
You lost
garni
me.
and
You
your
lost
garlic.
me at
and
rubbing.
it's like
That's
it's
what she
like
got
a
me.
it's like a 3-day process, and
Yeah.
I used to hate it. I mean, thank God I have the fundamentals, and I know how to make a bomb ass demi-glace, which is the backbone of so many wonderful sauces in a professional kitchen. But that process, that just irritates me to no end.
I think I got bit by a mosquito, just so you guys know what I'm doing down here. It's really itchy. If you see
What
this,
mosquitoes? We
I
live
don't
in
know.
LA and it hasn't been raining.
it's been
What the hell are you talking
something
about?
bit me and it's itching.
Yeah, it's called
My foot is
10 malorts
red.
and 17
If
assholes.
I go to the hospital,
That's what bit you. What the hell? I think that should be the name of this episode. 10 malorts and 17 A
Sounds like an
with
Irish-
$2 signs.
sounds like an Irish
with Chef
drinking
Lovely.
song.
Don't put me in there.
No, I
shit.
know,
Don't
no.
add me to that.
She-
No.
It's an Irish drinking song.
All of a sudden she blurred out for the whole fucking
10
episode.
mallarts and 17 assholes.
Like an Irish jig.
Yeah. Arsehole.
That you like a drinking game that they just
Yeah.
sing.
Then you have to do this 10 mallarts.
Why did I do that? Oh my god.
Make you look like you're in witness protection and shit. We blur out your voice is like, I was in culinary school, Gordon
Oh
Ramsay.
my god. You guys.
What were you saying? Were you saying something of importance?
Do I
Before
ever
I
say anything of
did my
importance?
Irish jig, 10 mallarts and 17 arseholes.
Don't.
Anything.
That's gonna be
With the
your.
accent, Megan.
I'm gonna download it. That's gonna be your ringtone. When you call me, it's just gonna
Ooh,
say.
that'd be a hot ringtone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, turn me up in the headphones.
Turn me
And-
up in the headphones.
and
Hey,
just-
yo, turn me up in the headphones.
Imagine in public,
Oh.
your voice just coming on my phone and that's it.
Yo, everybody would be like, girl.
10 mallarts, 17 assholes.
Oh, all right.
no.
When did you
no.
get bitten by the TV bug? As
Speaking of, good job. That was good.
Good segue. Good
you
segue.
see,
Good
you're
segue.
welcome, Megan.
I quit.
Can't say I don't listen.
Actually, my brother pushed me into that direction. We had this
The
loft.
DJ
Yeah.
brother. Okay.
We had this loft in downtown Chicago, and he heard that there was auditions for Hell's Kitchen at Rock and Roll McDonald's, which was like a block away from our loft.
Wait, the Rock and Roll, is that the OG McDonald's that's right in
It's
Gold
on
Coast
Ohio
area?
Street It's like in the center of downtown on
Yeah.
Street.
Oh, I didn't know it was called Rock and Roll. That's like
Rock
the
and
most
Roll
badass McDonald's with like
It
touch
is.
screens and all that cool shit.
Well, now, but back then it
Yeah.
was just like, music graphics on the wall and like albums and plaques and just like that good rock and roll music kind of energy that they would play and stuff like that. So it was like, it was a destination that you went to like on a special occasion. You didn't go to that McDonald's every day. He was like, you should go. And I was like, but it's reality TV. It's probably going to be crazy. They're going to probably, keep me away from everybody. He's like, just go. I'm like, all right, cool. So because I really didn't care, I just rolled up there 100% me. And we had my little nephew with us too. And I was the last group to be seen that day. And it was 6 of us, and they set us all on the table. They set it like a boardroom. They were trying to be intimidating. I'm like, but you in Chicago, we ain't scared of nothing. Like nice try. So then she sits down, and no one said anything. I stood up and I shook her hand. I was like, hey, how you doing? My name is Lovely. You having a good day? She was like, I am, thank you. And then everybody else around like followed suit. And then she asked us one question, why should you be on Hell's Kitchen? And when it got to me, I said, you would just be dumb as hell if you didn't put me on the show. And I just sat back in my chair. She was like, okay, everyone can leave. Lovely, you stay. Thanks, everyone. She shook my hand, and then I was on a flight to LA for the next round of auditions.
Amazing. Yeah.
So that's how my TV career started.
That's how it works out sometimes.
Yeah.
Just
be you. Like that's the best advice I can give anybody.
Megan, don't listen to her.
Yeah, I was going to say. Don't. Not all of us should
Please,
just
don't.
be us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, just because it worked for Lovely.
Yes.
Uh,
There is a slight charm and charisma while saying you'd be dumb to not.
I wonder how many people listen to this and think that we don't like each other. I wonder how many people listen to this and
do
be
not
like,
listen to that.
I didn't get that
such a
vibe.
misogynist. He hates her.
He hates
He hates her.
He hates
Not
women.
that
Oh my god, I can't help it.
It's fine.
I
It's
can't
fine.
help it.
If I said that to somebody, I wouldn't get hired. I'd be like, you'd be dumb not to hire me. I sound like a bitchy, attitudey Karen if I did it. You're dumb not to hire me. See, it's not as charming.
I think it's just because you're little, fucking, Princess Leia buns that you got going. I can't take you seriously with those things.
Listen, you.
I said it with
dumb.
swag.
Yeah,
With swag.
that's what I'm saying.
I was like, you would be dumb if you didn't have me on this show.
Yeah. See, and the little dimples and the smile is going to
Right.
help in that situation. This dumb face.
Okay, but hold on. That gets you past door number 1.
Oh, yeah.
What gets you past LA door number 2?
Now that was a much more intense experience. So they had us sequestered in our hotel rooms. We could only leave the room when they actually had something for us to do.
It's like Iran.
Cut it out. And that process was I wouldn't say difficult, but it was all new for me. So
Yeah.
I had my guard up, and I was trying to figure out what are y'all trying to figure out. So I would always have a lot of questions. And I think they liked it, but I halfway got on their nerves too. But I think that showed that I was, I wanted to be there with a purpose, not just to be on TV. And we went through 4 or 5 rounds, and 3 of those rounds was just talking to a psychiatrist.
Oh, Jesus.
They just really wanted to get into our head because we didn't know the contestants, but they knew this is a rigorous mental game. And you are away from your family. They take your cell phone. You don't have any TV. You don't have any books, no music, nothing that is normal for a person's day to day. So I think they wanted to make sure, we don't want anyone to crack under pressure. So that was very interesting, them asking me questions about my childhood and all of this stuff. And at one point I was like, y'all getting a little too deep now. I didn't sign up for all of that. What's good, But that's what I remember the most of it. And I mean, they treated us well. The hotel was dope. We could eat whatever we wanted to, room service and all of that stuff. But we really didn't get to meet anybody else either because they didn't want us building prior relationships before the show. They wanted everything to be just fresh and new to see how everyone would get along with each other and stuff. I do remember it was this one guy during the last round of interviews. And I repeated the same thing that I said to the homegirl in Chicago. He was like, Lovely, I don't think you're cut out for this. I don't think you're tough enough. I was like, ha, nice try. You would be dumb as hell if you didn't put me on this show. I got the goods. Don't play with me, Kevin, whatever his name was, I was like, Kevin, don't play with me. And I was like,
He's like,
anyway.
that's not my name.
Right. And he was like, oh, so you have this confidence about you. I was like, well, you knew that or you wouldn't have flown me out here. I was like, yeah. I said, come on now.
Like,
I said, it'll be a good time. I said, you want me on the show.
Like
You know you want me on the show.
They're not in the business of wasting money. You know what I mean? Like if they flew your ass to LA, they're not in the business of wasting money.
I was on a board of like, yes. You know what I'm saying? And they just wanted to see, can you handle the pressure? I think a lot of people couldn't handle it. Because sometimes I would cross people in the hallway and they would look destroyed. And I was walking through the hallway like, going back to the room for liquor, going back to the...
I think they were also, watching what everyone was ordering to their room for
That's right.
service and what they were drinking.
They're like, how much Pellegrino did she order?
Right.
That all the rest of it was a facade, so they could just watch what you ate.
3 cases of Pellegrino?
Yes. How much alcohol intake?
I'm like 87% sure it was cameras in our room.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
At
Or
least
like a
they
two-way
saw a
mirror
bill.
or something like that. No, for real. Straight up. I'm telling you, it was something about that room, and I was like, are they watching me? You know, it was just something about it.
in here.
Yeah.
When I tried to be a flight attendant, it just reminded me that I interviewed for a flight attendant job, several of them, and they, at that time, they scared the shit out of you because they would fly you out like to Texas, right? So I live in Colorado. This was for Spirit, I'm sure, something awesome. Delta, I don't know, whoever has the hub in Texas, but they fly you out to the interview. Yeah. You interview with a bunch of people, and then they fly you back home, right? Because it's pretty much free for them. And I was always afraid, because I would get drunk on the way home. Like, they were watching me on that plane, and the same thing. Like, they were seeing what time you checked in, if you showed up an hour and a half early, like they asked you to.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Jesus. But now,
that's an important job.
I think they can hire anybody now, though.
They're like, how much Fireball did she intake?
Yes.
Between...
I drank everything on the plane.
I know, you snuck shit on.
I didn't get the job. I just never got the job.
Whatever.
They let me teach kids.
How many shots? How many shots and assholes would you have seen if you were a flight attendant?
Oh my god!
Right?
So many.
Guinness. Call Guinness like now.
Oh, I love Guinness.
Oh, I was thinking of a different Guinness, but sure.
Call Guinness. The Book of World Records?
Yeah. What Guinness? I mean, sure.
All Guinness. I like all
Guinness.
Guinness. Well, anyway, so maybe they were watching you, is what I'm saying.
Think so.
I think flight attendant, it's not as hard to have that job anymore, because you weren't allowed to have tattoos. You had to be like a certain height. You had to be like a certain
weight.
size. That's
And I've seen a few straight guys now as a flight attendant. That's when I know.
She's like, I haven't. This is horseshit.
I saw one dude recently. I was like, oh shit, dude.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like, yeah, bravo.
Yeah.
You're like surrounded by women. Good for you.
Yes.
And, attractive women.
And
God bless you.
I don't want to shock you, Eddie, but women do fly planes as well.
I know they do.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. I wouldn't want you flying a plane, but yes.
It's 2026. I just want to make
guess
sure
what?
you know.
There's never been a female pilot who, had a DUI flying a plane. Like the 2 guys in Miami who drank like a garbage can's worth of booze. So,
why would you do that? Like,
well, so many. And the world wasn't that bad when they did it. So I'm like, shit, I understand. I kind of get it now. But 20 years ago, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, get the fuck out of here. It really wasn't that bad. So I digress. When you said, okay, restaurants were for you, how did you figure out your next step as far as going into catering, private chef world? Because it's a very different dynamic. You literally just applied for a restaurant job, right?
Yeah.
Catering job, maybe you can find an application as a waiter or as a line cook or maybe, you know what I mean? How did that work for you?
I took a risk and I just said I'm gonna do it all on my own. And I had I met this mentor and he was the one that introduced me to this woman, and she was starting up a company called the USA Cooking Camps. And I had been a dance instructor, for a really long time. So working with children is something that I started to do when I was 13. And it was a combination of that. It was culinary instruction and working with kids. He was like, you would be great for this. I was like, okay, cool. And come to find out, I was. Like, no one taught me how to do it or anything like that. I just said what makes sense in my mind and making sure the kids had a good time. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I can still use my culinary degrees to, keep on going with the catering and stuff that I had started in culinary school, but then I can also make a difference. Like, wow, You know, so I started working with kids all throughout the Chicagoland area, started working with CPS. Then I transitioned over to Common Threads, which was started by Art Smith. Oprah's one of her old chefs in Chicago. And that's where I really like flourished. They gave me so much responsibility. I was working with thousands of kids a year. And then when I moved out here to LA, the market was pretty small, not to toot my own horn, but because I was doing such excellent work. We grew rapidly, and I created my own position as, lead like chef instructor and chef manager. They were like, yeah, Chef Lovely, we can do that for you. And that's kind of where the heart and soul of my career has been in. But catering and private chef work, that really just happened with word of mouth. People was like, Lovely is cool and her food is good. Yeah. So I always remember that when I'm cooking for a celebrity or not a celebrity, that I'm there to provide a service. It's not about me. I take myself out of the equation because people call me for intimate, memorable, events. Like LL Cool J's daughter was going to be proposed to. And I had met his wife because I was the culinary specialist for Bloomingdale's. And she battled cancer. She defeated it. And she wanted to raise money through her jewelry line to help other, cancer patients. And when they told me she was coming, I just started Googling, like, what does she like? Foods, what's her favorite color? It was purple. So I did an all purple dessert bar for all of the guests that were coming into her event. And I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want anything from it. Yeah. It was just a good cause. I said, how can I support her? But LL was really cool. They called me. And I'm like, y'all want me to prepare the food at your private home where your daughter's going to be proposed to? That's a once in a lifetime,
he's a nice
event.
guy. I've met LL before. He's a real
really
nice guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, doing those type of things, you take yourself out of it. You make it about that event. You want it to be something memorable. I want them to see, Chef Lovely, remember when she made that for us, and so-and-so got proposed to, and da-da-da-da, and like I made the dessert that she ate the same day she put a ring on her finger. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that I'm really blessed that I get to really pick and choose what I want to do in my career. All money is not good money, and sometimes I have to turn stuff down, but I'm in a blessed position to bless other people through what I love to do and what God has blessed me to do.
Well, I mean, I tell people all the time, the freedom of being able to say no is the greatest freedom that you can have.
No is my favorite word.
Yeah. Like, no. Yeah.
I protect my peace, like, fiercely. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make it up.
Okay.
It is now.
It is now.
Mine's Malort.
Yeah. Yeah. You think they're going to... Are we going to end up having to tag them on this shit?
If they want to sponsor me,
Malort, holla at Megan, okay?
Hello, Malort, if you want to
perfect
sponsor me.
Perfect spokeswoman right here.
We've tried Fireball. We've tried everything. We've tried everything. I named one. We've tried Fireball. We've tried everything.
That's right.
We're moving on to Malort.
Yeah, we're moving on to Malort. Forget Fireball. I saw that apple Fireball the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
It's really bad.
It's literally, I look like, did you just sprinkle sugar on a turd?
It's really bad.
Like,
wow, really?
It just
so
sounds
like apple and cinnamon is kind of giving apple pie, but it's not giving apple pie.
I haven't tried it. Like I will tell you, she recorded me trying Fireball for the first time, and my reaction was, it's not terrible.
Right, it's not terrible, but I don't need it.
No.
Like I've had it once, like I definitely don't need it again.
Like if something smells like Bath and Body Works, I should not be drinking it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
Remember
like,
Bath and Body Works?
Really opposite.
Bath and Body Works was the shit. Let me not front on them. Okay, cucumber melon, strawberry and champagne. Like you was not it if you didn't have them two in your purse or in your locker in between classes.
Oh, yeah.
Every man in my age group and probably your age group has purchased Bath and Body Works products
for some girl.
For some girl, yeah.
For
and
sure.
they're like, this smells dope, and I want to know that when I walk into her apartment or wherever, it's gonna smell like watermelon and cucumber.
Cucumber and melon, not watermelon. What are you talking about?
I thought it smelled like watermelon to me back in the day.
Probably. It wasn't good. It didn't last long. It was crap. It was crap.
But I didn't care. I was like, as long as because I'm from Miami. Everything smells like this perfume called Violetas, which is like the Cuban perfume that they put on babies. It's just like this.
On babies?
Don't even get me started. Like, they put perfume on the hand, the baby smells like this, the baby's bed smells like this, the fucking diaper smells like this, the fucking...
Wow.
Everything smells like this, and I love it. Now, nostalgically, here in LA, I love it. But growing up, like, I would walk in and I'm like, God damn, is there a fucking 5-month-old in this house? No! You just have Violeta sprayed all over this motherfucking place. Like, for real. Shit, yeah. Like back then there weren't vaporizers and like it smelled like they put violetas in a vapor. Anyway, I digress. So catering business. What led you to move out here to LA?
So many offers were coming in at that point because I had also I was chosen to be a chef ambassador for Michelle Obama's Let's Move campaign as well. So a lot of local coverage came from that. Kenmore, the like electric company, they had right across the street from my loft in downtown Chicago. They had the Kenmore Live Studios. This was like before TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, and they would literally stream live on Facebook whatever was happening in this kitchen studio that they built. And one day I just walked over there. I was like, I'm a chef. I would love to do this. Like, I've done Hell's Kitchen. Like, what can we do? So, wait, I lost my train of thought. What did you ask me? What was the question?
Well, what brought you to LA?
Oh, yeah. So, different opportunities were just coming in. And I was flying back and forth a lot. Bloomingdale's was interested in hiring me as a culinary specialist and different TV shows. And my brother, he was working in Detroit in radio at the time, but they had just fired him. And literally, he called me one day. He was like, do you want to move to LA? I was like, yeah. And 2 weeks later, we packed my car and we drove to LA.
Oh my God.
That's incredible. And have you, because people think like, oh, you work for a network, you automatically met Oprah. Have you met Oprah?
It took me 10 years to get my own TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nothing happened overnight. I put in a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of meetings, a lot of people telling me no because I was black, because I was a female, because I was plus size, a lot of heartache came with this, but I knew that I was meant for it. I knew it came easily to me. I knew that I had a purpose, and my purpose is to be in service to other people through entertainment, through food, through education. And I was like, nothing's going to stop me from doing this. And I knew that I was supposed to be in LA. We drove literally nonstop for 2 days, and we ended up in San Clemente. And I had did something called the Sears Chef Challenge, and different chefs from across the city were a part of it. And this one chef, he saw that I had posted on Facebook that I was in LA. He goes, they want me to film My Fair Wedding with David to Tara. I see you're in LA. I've never filmed TV before. Can you come with me? Literally, this is like my second night in LA. Like, we got a hotel room. Like, we didn't have a lot of money. We were just like, what are we gonna do? We just trying to figure out life because we picked up and moved with like no game plan. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know anything. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll pick you up. I was in Malibu like day 3 working on a TV film set, getting here to LA like 3rd day in. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Like, okay,
Absolutely.
cool. It was, I got stories for days. It was a whirlwind, but it was so much fun.
Should have listened to those guys in your culinary school. They wouldn't have told you no.
Right.
Those guys wouldn't tell you no. So you're in Chicago and somebody's visiting, right?
Yeah.
And what is your perfect day in Chicago? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Chicago's incredible. I know. I encourage everybody go to Chicago. Go for a foodie experience. It's amazing. But what is your perfect day in Chicago? I'll let you sneak in, like, maybe if you want to do dessert somewhere else, or if you know what I mean. Like, I'll let you do that. Honestly,
waking up at my parents' house and my dad making breakfast, that's how I want to start my day.
Okay.
Having a cup of coffee with them. My dad's house fries or house potatoes are just bomb. My mama's scrambled eggs are delicious. So that's how I would start my day there. For lunch, I would probably keep it hood. I would probably go to Harold's Chicken. It's many locations, but the location that I love the most is on 87th Street. A little hoodish, but it's worth it. They still have up like those thick plastic turntables and stuff like that, and then the wildwood pop and all of that. But Harold's is like a Chicago staple, so I would go there, and you have to know how to order. You have to know how to order. My order is 5-piece fried hard mild sauce, salt and pepper.
Oh shit.
You gotta know
Guys,
your order.
Take notes.
You gotta know your order.
I'll take notes.
Mm-hmm. I'm scared.
So that's how we do lunch. It's Chicago, so steakhouse. Michael Jordan Steakhouse. You would think it's not all that because his name is on it, but the food is really, really good. The hospitality is phenomenal. They have this like blue cheese garlic bread situation. Mm. And we get it every time we go. And for some reason, they keep putting me in MJ's favorite table in the restaurant. It's so sexy. It's like a banquette. It's like in the corner. You can see the whole restaurant, but it's also kind of like secluded too. They hook me up every time I go. Desserts?
Sure. Mm.
Let me think about that. Let's come back to that because I've had some really good food. But I will say this: late night after the club, we're going to Tempo's. Tempo's has 24-hour breakfast. So after the club, you leaving at like 2 or 3 o'clock. You a little drunk. You want to run into that cutie that you just juked on in the corner when you got all like hot and sweaty. He gonna be at Tempo's. So you pull up to Tempo's and you get a booth. You get a booth. You don't get a table, you get a booth because you want to like hang over the side. You know what I'm saying? You want to roll up, you want to smoke a little bit. And then you just order whatever breakfast food you want. Everybody's just eating off each other's plate and stuff. And then you see the cutie, you like, come over here, I got something for you. Like that's how I would definitely end my day.
Damn, that's some sexy shit. I was like, oh, I'm mesmerized. Like, you know the thing where the eyes start spinning in the movie and like Billy, I'm like, I'm listening. I'm here for you. Yeah, okay.
She said 24 hours and breakfast, and I went to Waffle House. Like, that's where I went. Yeah, my head went there. That's my sexy time.
Yeah.
More assholes in Waffle House.
Places where people throw chairs at you. I like that. Waffle House. Waffle House.
That's Edna Bevick's in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Where like they're purposefully mean to you or whatever.
On
like
Wiener
that.
Circle. Oh my God, Wiener Circle. I could watch videos of people going to Wiener Circle all day long.
I can't.
Because you're too lovely.
Yeah, honorable mention, Jewtown. You gotta go to Jewtown. You gotta get yourself a beef Polish. Those grills that they're cooking their onions and Polishes on has never been cleaned. Never.
Oh, so they're really good.
Yeah.
Seasoned.
Mm.
And then like the way we
forgiveness.
do it in the Shy is you go up, it's cash only, everything come with fries, you get yourself a drink or whatever, then you take it to the hood of your car and you stand outside and you eat it. You never take it home. Like you just stand there. You're gonna end up running into somebody that you know, or you just chatting with your homies or whatever. So honorable mention, you gotta go. It's called Jim's Original, but we call it Jewtown. You gotta get yourself the beef Polish. I get double onions, mustard, and then they got these sport peppers that are like the hottest things you've ever put in your mouth. But you keep eating it because it's just so good. But you do have a hot ass later on that night.
I mean,
It's worth it.
Yeah. That's
It's
what the Maward is
worth
for.
it.
Wanna see
Alright.
that one?
I just have to, before we close out, I have a couple rapid fire questions for you. You can't think too much, all right?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay, wait.
No, I'm asking
Can
for
I
your
play
break.
too?
Huh?
Can I play?
Wait,
Yeah.
Let me take another sip. Oh, my God.
You
this
better
is
play.
intense.
Do you have any more wine?
Fucking A, Megan. How can you tell Megan likes the wine? Do you have any more? Because how many times have you listened to the show? We're drinking something.
I've
Megan
never
doesn't-
asked for one.
Megan's like,
It is. It's really good. I'll
I'm
take
like,
a little more, too.
There you
See?
go. See, we're all in.
See?
It's
Ready
really
for rapid
nice.
fire.
It is really good. That's, you know, I mean, not
There's
only
a
did
little
they...
bit of like tannins in it, like that little bit of acidity is nice.
It's so one thing you'll learn about wine from Spain is, or even let's just say European wine in general, they're food wines. These are wines that are meant to people be like, oh, I got this bottle of wine. What do I pair with it? I go, motherfucker, where's it from?
Right.
Is this from Spain? Well, what do they eat in Spain?
Right.
Cheese, jamon. Oh, well, shit, pair it with that. Where is
Yeah.
it from? It's from Rioja. Well, shit, look on a map. What do they eat in Rioja?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I hate to be
But
that
that's
person.
the easiest answer, though.
It
Like,
really
where is
is.
it from? And then like pull inspiration from that cuisine. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Last meal on earth.
My mama's blueberry cobbler.
Oh, jeez. I can't play.
Beer and cigarettes. Okay, for Megan. Favorite comfort food?
Braised oxtails.
Me too.
So Megan's had some wine. Ingredient you hate working with?
Lychee.
Same.
And
Megan wanted to play.
And
All right.
rambutans. I hate them fuckers.
Which one?
Rambutan, am I saying it right?
I don't know.
It looks like the lychee, but it's not lychee. It starts with an R. Alton Brown tried to play me on Food Network with that whole thing. Maybe that's why I'm bitter. But anyway, next question. Sorry. Alton Brown is also a bitch.
Wine or cocktails?
Cocktail.
As she drinks wine, I love it.
Vodka.
Best food city besides Chicago?
Mexico.
Mexico City?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair. All right, got it. So
I know Mexico is not a city, but
No, I know you meant Mexico City, but you said Mexico. I'm like, city? I'm like, is there another city you're referring to, or Mexico
No.
City?
just Mexico City.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been there yet. That's on my bucket list. Well, if that's on my bucket list, on your bucket list at home, guys, should be following at Chef Lovely. Make it happen
Yes.
right now. Please follow her on Instagram, TikTok. Those are the ones I follow you on. Are you on other shit? Because bear with me. I don't know. You're probably on YouTube as well.
Yeah, YouTube.
Probably have great content on there.
Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, All of it. Just
Yeah.
Google Chef Lovely. You'll find me, my loves.
MySpace.
I love that you call people
We're not
my
gonna-
loves. It really is. It's so because it's so not phony because that's how she is in real life.
Aw.
So
Yeah.
having
I love everybody. I just want everybody to be happy and shit. Life is hard. We all going through things.
Yes.
It's like, how can you be mad or upset with somebody when you know how hard things can be? So I just try to put out that love because, man, life be lifing.
I know I can't I can't be mad when I'm drinking some Rioja because I love Rioja wine. It's like that's my jam. It's probably like my
Your jam jam?
It's wine from Spain. That's why I'm like I drink the wine. I'm like I can fucking move to Spain. I love this shit.
Take me with you because America ghetto right now.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. It's bonkers. And we got to talk about Alton Brown being a bitch, but we'll talk about that later when we're not being recorded. I get it because you know what I want. Well,
Giada too.
I haven't met her, but
Oh.
I just saw her and I thought she was cute. When I saw her in person, I was like, she's kind of cute.
You thought she was cute?
I saw her 15 years ago,
Okay.
so I haven't seen her in 15 years. I can't speak to it.
Even
but
15 years ago, like, but whatever.
I
I want to bring a bonus episode back when she comes in and just dishes. We'll
I have
call
stories for days. All these reality
They
TV
were a
shows I've
bitch.
been on, like, yeah.
it's so funny because I've been asked
I love that.
to be on reality TV shows, and as much I always like to say I hate people so much. I don't, but if you put me in those circumstances, I will be gone within the first 15 minutes because I will tell everybody to fuck off.
Well, that's why they'll keep you.
I don't know if they could. Shit, I just dropped my iPad.
You did.
But
did.
anyway, I don't know if they could because I just
It
wouldn't
would have
deal
been
with it.
smooth if you wouldn't have said anything.
I mean,
you
I
should
don't
just
know. That
roll
was
with
loud
it.
as fuck. I don't care. So we like to end the show the same way every time, especially when we have a guest.
Okay.
And this is for the folks at home too. The only thing we don't get back in life is time. And Megan and I want to thank you so much for spending a little bit of your precious time as she fucking
I'm
coughs.
sorry.
It's the Malort.
I was really trying to hold
I think
it
it's the
back.
assholes. I
I
don't
was
think
like
it's the
trying
Malort.
to distract myself.
Fuck, and you know, it's like, God, you're not supposed to say a joke more than 3 times, but damn, it's funny.
It's really funny.
All right,
The Irish jig is like our new inside joke.
Well, St.
When we
Patty's
do
Day is
this,
right around the
we
corner.
know what it means.
But the only thing we don't get back in life is time, and for real, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your precious time here with us here on
Thanks
Kill the
for
Bottle
having me,
Podcast.
guys.
Oh my gosh, and folks at home, thank you for spending your precious time here with us. Thank you to WTSO for this delicious wine, and I may
Yes,
happen to have a bottle for you to take home.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
yes.
Cheers, my loves. Have a nice
Cheers.
bottle of wine this weekend.
See you guys next week.
Bye. Oh, I guess I have to press buttons. That button, and then this button.